guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the unboxing of the second bag that I got from Las Vegas. If you guys missed the first bag that I unboxed, I will link the video down below. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody. I got such amazing feedback and just so many comments saying how much you guys loved that bag. It was from Gucci and I'm loving it so far. Thank you guys so much for all of the nice words about it. It made me really happy. But okay, so now we're on to this one, which in my opinion is kind of the bigger purchase. And so many of you guessed it. You were totally right. It is from Dior. And I seriously never expected to leave Las Vegas with a Dior bag. As always though, if you happen to be new here and you're just visiting or whatever and you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to consider subscribing by hitting that button down below. I put out 2 to 3 videos every week, usually about luxury or fashion, sometimes beauty, and I would seriously love to have you back. And if you do like unboxing videos, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so let's get into unboxing this bag. I have been waiting a long time to do this because, as I mentioned in my Shop With Me vlog, actually, I don't know when I mentioned it, but I mentioned that I wasn't able to get this bag in Las Vegas. Like, I picked it out and everything, however, it wouldn't fit in my carry-on bag, like for the plane ride home, so they ended up shipping it to me. So I did get this a couple days ago, but I haven't even been able to film this video because my filming camera broke. So that was a whole ordeal, so I had to order a new camera, so I'm praying to God that this is good and the settings are okay, and it was just a whole ordeal, but I got everything figured out. So now I can finally unbox this, and it was wrapped so beautifully that when I got it, I was like, I can't just do it now. Like, people need to see how nice it looks. So I decided to save it so that I did it for real on camera. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox it, and this is how it came. I obviously took it out of the brown box. It's wrapped up really nicely. I have no idea how they wrapped it up inside because they took it away. So I am just going to go ahead and undo the ribbon, and we will reveal what is inside, and I am so excited. And I keep checking myself in the viewfinder because the shirt is a little too low, but I've been loving this necklace. I've mentioned it a million times, and I think I'm actually doing a giveaway with this necklace, so stay tuned for that. I will link it down below if you're interested, but it is from Miranda Fry, and I do have a discount code. Just saying. Okay, so here is the thing all wrapped up. So I'm going to go ahead and take the sticker off. Okay, so here we go. And there's really pretty like accordion wrapping. I see that all the time when I watch other unboxings. But here is the dust bag. And you guys can probably already guess what it is. In fact, I would say 95% of you totally guessed what it was. So let me just go ahead and show it to you, and then I will get into the whole story and tell you all about it. So I will reveal to you that I got the Diorama bag. So yes, so many of you guessed it. You were totally right, and this is what I love. I fell in love with it, and just seeing it now, it just seriously makes me so happy. I absolutely love it. So I am going to go over the details of the bag, like the leather, the hardware, all of that good stuff. And then I'm going to talk to you about the story of how I got it and just how it all went down. And at the end, I will show you modeling shots of how I'll carry it and what it looks like when I'm wearing it. So this bag is in a really beautiful pinky nude color. It's just seriously a beautiful color. As soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. They do have other pink colors. They have lighter pinks, but this is like a little bit darker, but it seems like a blushy nude pink, and it's just a little bit, I wouldn't say it's metallic at all, but it does have a really nice sheen to it. And it does come in the calfskin leather. So they also have different leathers. They have lambskin and they have calfskin. They also have different types of calfskin, but they're all, kind of textured a little bit, so it's really good for durability. I think it will, it'll be able to, not get scratched, and it'll wear very well. But the other type of calfskin that I didn't get was a lot rougher. It was a little bit too rough, and this is a little bit softer, so that's another reason why I did really like it. And then it also comes with the light gold champagne hardware, which I am obsessed with. Like, it's just different than the Chanel light gold hardware that I've seen, because I do have a light gold hardware Chanel mini. It's different than that. There's just a different tone to it, and I just love it. I really like how it has a clear, kind of like a goldish tone to it. It's just champagne. That's how I would kind of classify it. I'm saving the yellow gold for the Chanel Jumbo that I do want in the future. And then, I don't know, I just really like the combination together, like the nudie pink with the champagne gold hardware. I just loved it together. Okay, so let's just quickly get into the story of how this even came about, because it's not what I expected. It seriously is not what I expected. So I went to Las Vegas. As you guys know, it was my husband's 30th birthday and our wedding anniversary. Kind of lumped the trip in together. It was a big surprise to him. And if you watch my shopping with me vlog, it kind of appears like a lot of the time we were shopping, and that just isn't true. I kind of, you know, tweak the vlog to be more what you guys would want to see. But a lot of the time we were doing what Josh wanted to do. But in the morning of Saturday, we did go shopping, and we went to so many different luxury stores, just because that's kind of, you know, there's tons of stores in Las Vegas within a block of each other. Like if you don't see something at one Chanel, you just go across the street and there's another Chanel. So we went into so many stores, and it was really fun because I wanted to actually see the different handbags that were on my wish list, like in person. And I'm just gonna set this down for 1 minute here. So we went into so many stores, and lo and behold, a lot of the handbags on my wish list just didn't pan out. Like I just didn't like them in person. Like they weren't terrible, but they just wouldn't be something that I would actually buy. So we ended up going into Dior. I really didn't have an agenda or anything. I kind of just wanted to browse a little bit. But as soon as we walked in, my eye immediately was drawn to this. Like my eye just beelined for this bag. And so I tried it on, and this is the medium size, by the way. They do have a smaller version, but this is kind of like the larger, although they say it's the medium. So it is the medium size. So I decided to try it on, and I fell in love with it instantly. My husband loved it. I loved it. Not that it really matters what he thinks. I mean, it does, but I immediately loved it, and that's what really matters. So I left there, and I kept thinking like, oh my gosh, like that's the bag that like I really like. So then fast forward to the end of the weekend, I kind of had a few days to kind of sit on things and kind of remember the different bags that I had tried on. And every day my mind just kept going back to this Dior bag. So before we left, the last day we were there, we did go back to Dior, and I tried this on again, and I was just like, yes, like my heart sang. I was just so happy. Like this was the bag that I wanted to get. It was just so what I least expected. Like I just did not expect it. And I really, really like the design of it. I think it's really interesting. And the sales associate did explain to me kind of how they came about this design. So if you guys are familiar with the Lady Dior bags, that's the bag that's kind of pretty popular, I guess, in that particular fashion house. And I like that bag, but I've never been something that I actually wanted to buy, although it is definitely growing on me. But that particular design is this design blown up. So this is kind of like a blown up shot of that particular design. So if you see like the lines here. So yeah, I kind of thought that was interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. And then they also designed the actual bag to be like a book. So if you stand it up like this, it is designed to resemble a book. And I'm sure there's more history behind why they decided to do that. I don't really know that. In fact, I think she told me, but now I don't remember. But anyway, I kind of liked that design idea. And I did just want to quickly say something about their customer service, because I have seen a lot of YouTube videos where people are raving about how amazing they are and everything. And I just want to completely reiterate that that is totally true, because I went into so many luxury stores during that weekend, and as soon as we walked into Christian Dior, it seriously was just the most friendly atmosphere. They were so helpful. They made the experience so fun. And I don't know, I just really, really, really did enjoy being in there, and I felt so comfortable. A lot of stores, I feel uncomfortable for some reason. I probably shouldn't feel that way, since if I am shelling out a lot of money, you know, I should feel confident in whatever. But maybe that's just my personality. But for some reason, I seriously felt so comfortable and at ease, and they were so helpful and kind and everything. So I do just want to say that I totally agree with everybody else's thoughts about their customer service. Okay, so let me show you how you get in and out of the bag, because I really like the clasp. You just hit this button here, and it opens up, so it's super easy. And then it's kind of magnetic too, so to close it, you just close it, and it just snaps shut, and it's definitely secure. So I really, really, really like this clasp. It's just really kind of user-friendly, I guess. So you just go ahead and open it, and then inside, it's this gorgeous, really soft, velvety inside. Let me just take out the chain here. So here's what it looks like inside. And as I said, it is this really soft inside. And then there's this zip compartment, and then there's this little flap right here, and it's the perfect size for my cell phone. So it fits the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, because we tested my husband's phone as well. and it's just this really nice little insert, so I think it'll be really nice, you know, getting in and out of my bag. My phone is what I'm grabbing the most often, so when I know where my phone is, it just makes life a lot easier. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. I also did want to say one other thing about Dior, just super quickly. I kind of missed the train when it came to Gucci. I totally called that, you know, Gucci was going to be blowing up. A year or so ago, I said, they're just going to blow up, and I know it. And I had so many bags kind of in my head that I wanted to get, but I didn't follow through with it. And I kind of have been saying this about Dior for the last few months. I even told my husband a few months ago, I said, mark my words, Dior is going to blow up. They're just getting so much better. Their designs are amazing. So when I fell in love with this bag, I pretty much just ran with it, because not that I, you know, always want to be, you know, trendy. In fact, most of my bags are very classic and timeless, but sometimes I do want to be ahead of the curve. And with this bag, I kind of feel like I am ahead of the curve. And that really makes me excited. So that is just another reason why I am, you know, really happy about this purchase. So let me just show you some modeling shots, and we'll see the different ways that it can be carried and how it looks on my body frame and my height and everything like that. Okay, so here is the bag. I actually just have it the way you would wear it over your shoulder, just like this, which I love. It is gorgeous. It's like the perfect size. It's so comfortable. It's so lightweight, but it feels like a really nice bag. Even looking at it right now in the viewfinder, I'm just like, I just love it. So that is probably how I will carry it mainly, just like this. But if you do want to do it crossbody, you just let the chain go like that, and then it makes the, you know, the strap longer, obviously, and you just go like this. So here's what it looks like cross-body, and I really like that too. I am 5'5", if you're wondering, so I think it still hits at a really nice level, and yeah, I don't know if I'll wear it that much like this, just because I absolutely love it over my shoulder. However, I do have 2 little boys, so in certain situations, sometimes it's really nice to be completely hands-free, and I do really like the way it looks right now, so maybe I will wear it like this. Also, the strap is adjustable here, so it is right now on the very middle of it, so I probably will just leave it like that because it seems to work well. But just so you know, it is adjustable, so depending on your height and everything, you can change it to kind of better suit your needs. But here is the bag again, and I know I keep saying that I'm in love with it, but I totally am, and I'm just loving this color. This color is like just amazing. All right, so that does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about this bag, let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure I'll be doing more videos on it soon, like how I pack it, a review of it and everything, and see how it holds up and how I like carrying it and everything. So stay tuned for that video down the road. But if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.